Hi everyone. My name is Lena May, and I'm presenting my final presentation for the final project for Senior Project 2. My event, it was on October 18th, and it was from 6:30 to 8 p.m., and it was a live music event. With that, there was also a coffee shop there, and it was a place where people could just come hang out, listen to some live music, which for a while with COVID, I think it was something we took for granted, and we realized how awesome of a thing that is and how it brings people together. So I really wanted to do live music for my senior project. I wanted to bring people together, and also through just being inspired by some of the assignments we did in Senior Project 1, I realized that I also really wanted to use my skills and the things I learned to give back to the community. And I've just seen how music can really bring people together, make people strong, and just unite a community. And I thought that could be really used to do some good. So I'm really excited to tell you all about it and how there's just live music can do so much good in the world as well as be enjoyed. And first, I'm going to talk about the awesome partners that made this event possible and that just helped me all along the way. Luckyday provided me a place, a venue to even have the event, which was very important. Luckyday is this community service scholarship program on campus, which I'm actually in, and it's been great to be a part of. They're really focused on training college students to be leaders in their community and, go use their time to help serve others and make the world a better place. Um, so, Luckyday, like I said, has this coffee shop in their multi-purpose room, and whenever the idea clicked that, oh, I could have it there, um, and then I reached out to them, and they are gracious enough to let me just kind of do the event how I wanted to while giving me a place to have it and providing, just things like chairs and tables and the coffee for the event and snacks and as well as volunteers, just having trained baristas to run the coffee shop, all things that would have been really, really hard to come by on my own. And once I decided I was going to do it with Luckyday and they agreed to partner with me for the live music event, I decided, well, if I'm going to do it with Luckyday, it would be really awesome to have a nonprofit involved, and we can somehow raise money for one of the nonprofits in Hattiesburg. And there are so many great ones, and I wasn't sure which one to pick because there are so many great causes to help out here in Hattiesburg. And Miss Dixon, a wonderful woman who is one of the head directors of Luckyday and just helped me all along the way planning this project. She suggested to use Edward Street Fellowship Center, which I've never volunteered at before or anything and didn't really know much about, but it's a fabulous, fabulous cause. They have a food pantry, a thrift store, a clinic, like a place outside where you can just go sit and relax, and it's like Christian based. It's wonderful. And the lady I communicated with in through Edward Street Fellowship Center, her name is Ann McCullen, and Miss McCullen was wonderful to work with and so helpful and grateful to have to be involved in this event. And she made it so both Miss Sarah Dixon and Miss Ann McCullen just were fabulous people to work with and made it so fun to do this project for sure. Um, a little bit more about the venue, Lucky Brew, that I touched on earlier. So, like I said, it's in the Luckyday building, and they had this big multi-purpose room, which used to just be a place to have meetings. And then one of the students, which was actually Sadie, who was in the band that played, um, at the event. Anyways, she decided, hey, we should make a coffee shop up here because there was a kitchen in the building. So yeah, so Lucky Brew was made, and it's usually only open to Lucky Day scholars where they can come get a snack and a coffee. And it's usually just open very selective hours. But Miss Dixon was very open to the idea that we could open this not just to people in Lucky Day, we could open this to everyone, so everyone could come see what a cool place Lucky Day has to come grab some coffee and hang out. And the building was just the perfect size, and it's just a very relaxing environment. There's like couches and tables and chairs where some people just did homework. Some people just hung out and talked. Some people sat back and just listened to music and enjoyed their coffee and their drink and their snack or whatever they got. But yeah, it was just a fabulous place to have it, and yeah, it was really awesome. And I'm so grateful for Lucky Day to help me out and give me a place to have this really awesome event. Um, so next I'm going to talk about the band, Sadie Willis and Austin Bourne. So they were just wonderful also to work with. So Austin Bourne, I'm on the USM track and cross country team, and Austin is on my team. And then Sadie I met through Lucky Day when I was a freshman, and I've gotten to be really great friends with the both of them. And they play music like here and there, mostly at church events or just on their own. But they are wonderful. They even write some of their own music. But so whenever I approached them, I also knew like they were very, very reliable people. So I knew what to ask them, and if they committed, they were gonna hang to their word, which they did. And they practiced, and they even sent me a set list like months before the event, and I knew it was gonna be great. And it was just they played just acoustically, and we didn't even need any equipment, which was great. Just their voices and Austin's acoustic guitar, and it was just the perfect sound for the environment, just relaxed. And the volume was just absolutely perfect. If you wanted to listen, you could clearly hear their words, but also you could talk to the people around you with no problem hearing them. And yeah, they were just absolutely wonderful to work with and did an amazing job. Okay, now I'm going to talk about what I did to advertise for the event. So I made this flyer using Canva, which was an amazing discovery. It was really cool, and I didn't think I would enjoy making advertisement as much as I did, but I really had fun with it. So I made this flyer and I printed it out, and I put it around campus in different locations in College Hall, Starbucks, the LAB, all kinds of places on campus. And then I also went around town and brought it to places that I know college age people hang out, like Glory Bound, T-Bones, Mulvies, places like that. And it was fun. It was really fun to drive around town and ask people if they would put it up. There were some places that I asked them to put up the sign, and then I went back later and they didn't put it up. So I was a little hurt, but no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so it was really fun and cool to make this, and then get advice from my faculty advisors, and all that on how to make this stand out and be really effective. Oh, also, to add to this, the Lucky Day and Edward Street Fellowship Center also posted digital versions of this flyer on social media, which was really awesome that they could get that word out. And Lucky Day has an email that they send out to Lucky Day scholars, so they send out information about the event in that email. And I also sent digital versions of this flyer to different group chats I was in, and just my friends, inviting them to come, which worked. We had a great turnout. So the advertisement worked pretty well, I'd say. Okay, so moving on to some of the media that came to the event. I was actually surprised by this. I actually didn't know these people were going to come. Um, so this Sean from the Student Prints came, which is actually where I have got from all the photos that I'm using to present this project from Student Prints, and he did a great job of taking pictures of just like everything there, and it was really fun to talk to him, and yeah, it's really cool to have so many great photos that really like capture what was going on that night and the environment and all that. Um, so that was really awesome. And then, so the guys from 4th Street Sports Show came also, and they videoed, they took photos, they even did interviews with like me and some of the other people there, which was really cool. They did a great job, and they asked all kinds of questions about the event, and even like some personal questions about me and like my athletic career and stuff, which was so cool that they really like knew what they were talking about and did research. And I was very impressed by what a great job they did covering the event. Um, but yeah, so here you can see Lon working the camera, and here's Charles and Austin. Um, but yeah, they did such a good job, and it's super cool for them to come cover the event. Really fun. Um, so basically, the results of the event. Um, we ended up making $112 for Edward Street Fellowship Center, which is a pretty nice donation. So we used cash and Venmo to collect donations. There was a little bit more on Venmo than cash, but I was surprised at how many people donated cash. I didn't think there would be very many at all. So the event, it was free to get in, no admission, but we just asked if people bought a coffee or a snack that they would donate at least $2 to the cause, and which was very effective. That's not a lot for a coffee, and then some people donated more than that. So yeah, really really cool how generous people were to help out such a great cause, and yeah, so and then I started off counting how many people came in the beginning, but at 21, I got distracted and I lost count. And I really wish I would have kept better track, but I also wanted to go, talk to people. And then I was doing an interview with 4th Street Sports Show guys, and so I'd say I could over double that number for sure. I asked someone what they thought, and they said I could probably triple it, but I'm gonna say it was around 50-ish people came. Some people stayed the entire show. Most people came for a little bit and then left. Um, but yeah, it was really really great, and everyone seemed to enjoy it a lot. Um, yeah, it was just fabulous. It was really awesome, and with Venmo, oh, this was really cool. So, I showed a poster board in one of my earlier slides that Edward Street Fellowship provided with just all this great information that people could see. What am I donating to? Where's this money going to go? What kind of stuff does this organization do? So that was really cool. And then there were some flyers I put up also that Miss Ann McCullen provided for me. And then there was this Venmo QR code, which was so helpful. It was very like this plastic stand, and it was very professional. And so I didn't have a picture of it, unfortunately, but it was right on the counter, and people could just scan that with their phone and donate. And so that was very effective and very very cool. But yeah, it was really awesome. And so afterwards on the project and just kind of reflecting on the event, it was so much fun to do. I just, it didn't, I think it's so awesome that this was like school, to be able to create something like this. And then, I think it's the coolest thing ever that I got to not just do that for me and for people to enjoy, which is great, but I also got to give back to this really awesome town that I've lived in for the past, 4 years. And so that's really, really cool. And I definitely like learned some new things about myself, things I didn't know I could do, and learn and picked up some new skills for sure. I wasn't supposed to do this project by myself. No shade at my former um, partner in the project or anything like that. But yeah, so this semester, I found out at the beginning of the semester I was going to be doing this project by myself. But I'm almost kind of glad it happened that way, because then I had to do everything. So I had to do the advertisement. I had to do all the communicating and reaching out to people. Every bit of it was in my hands. So, but yeah, I learned so much. Yeah, with like my developed communication skills, and just coordinating and thinking through details and working out all the little bits and pieces of this, and just thinking like, okay, is there anything I missed? Is there anything that could go wrong that I didn't think about? Um, which was really cool to develop those skills and see that I can do this. I can like have an idea for something and bring it to life. I can, you know, if I want to help a cause, and yeah, help people through something really fun, like a live music event or whatever, I can make that happen. That doesn't have to just be an idea in my head. Um, and so it was really cool to see this thing come to life and have so many of my friends and my teammates and teachers and people I don't even know come join in that and be so supportive. And I also see now that there are some career options I didn't think of after, talking to people that I was working with in this project, and then also um, talking to people who got to come to the event. And so, anyways, what I'm saying is, I realized, I don't have to just be a tour manager or a festival manager, which is just kind of the track I was on with, my degree and what I've learned in school so far. I could work with a nonprofit. I could, work at as one of my friends that came to the event told me I could do something like this at a church. Coordinate events with local nonprofits and things like that. And yeah, it's really broadened my horizons of ideas and things I could do and places I could go. And yeah, and it's been so fun to learn from all the teachers here at MEA at Southern Miss, and learned so many things about myself along the way. And I'm really excited for what the future holds. And yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it on my project. And I just want to thank all of my teachers and classmates and everyone who has helped me along the way. And this was a really, really fun semester. Yeah, thank you, everyone. All right, bye.